Hello, hello, welcome to Talk Football Live again. How's everyone doing today? Today we have Biodun, my co-host. Ayo is out today, but we have UD and CNC representing. Hope you guys are ready for today's conversation.
Always ready.
All right, always ready. Good, good. As usual, if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button so you can notify whenever we post, and keep following, liking, and sharing. All right. So today we are going to discuss. We have different topics we're discussing, but we're going to start a little um, discussion that's been going through the week on various blogs, various websites in regards to Arsenal versus West Ham game, in regards to the West Ham goal that was disallowed, and then from there we'll talk about City Chelsea FA Cup final, and also discuss or predict the EPL games for the weekend. All right. Biodun representing Arsenal. Cincy is a Man U fan, but is representing non-Arsenal. UD seems to be on the neutral side, and I'll just be moderating. All right. So we're going to start with Arsenal, the Arsenal fan, Biodun. Biodun, as you know, we've been discussing this in the background about how the tackle on Raya was a foul, and the call was right. Now, a lot of people, we've seen it similar. A lot of people are criticizing Ateta that, he's being a hypocrite because a lot of, maybe not a lot, but some of the corner kick goals Arsenal has scored, they've scored 17 this season. Some of them involve tackles like that. And if the tables were turned, Ateta would have lost it. But in this case, he said VAR did the right thing, everything was good. Brother, what do you have to say about all that?
Um, since he said I should state my case, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to try to state my case. If you guys want to agree or disagree, that's fine. You also state your case. But let's make sure that we speak with facts. Even if we need to go to the video, let's do that, right? And I'm going to start with what you said. You said Ateta being an hypocrite, if the tables were turned,
I didn't
there
say
would have
that.
been real.
That's what was said. Just
Who said it? I know you. That is how you come. You say somebody said something. Who said it? The person doesn't have a name.
I said it.
there's been a lot.
I
The
said
person doesn't
if
have
the
a
table
name.
was turned around, that I can.
Okay.
No, it wasn't even me. No, it wasn't even me. Sef. Some pundits did say that. Like if the table was turned
Some
around.
pundits exactly.
Okay. So
That
can we
Arteta
can
was
we
the
unpack?
first
Condi or
person
so
to
said.
Can
pull
we
all
unpack
the
that?
videos. But
Can we
what
unpack
It
that?
doesn't
I
matter.
said
Just go ahead with your
was
case.
that if the table was turned around, Arsenal fans will equally complain and lament. That's what I said. So
So
there's no room for hypocrisy here.
can we unpack that?
Okay.
Can we unpack that? Okay. First, I will tell you the tables don't need to be turned anymore. The tables were already turned. These things that you guys were arguing, right? This is not the first time we will see goals coming from corners where the other side felt they were fouled. Arsenal already suffered this thing. And please allow me to speak this, right? And I'll allow you to state your case as well. Arsenal had already suffered these things that you guys are talking about. And the latest date that I can recollect goes back as far as 2021. We went to Brentford. That was the opener of that season, 2021-2022 season. Arsenal went to Brentford. Go watch it. It's there. It's all over. The video is there. That's what they did to Arsenal. Aston Villa, they're the same thing to Arsenal. You need to understand things in life. When they do things to you, right? You learn from it and you find a way to fix it, to combat it. Arsenal learned from it. Arsenal did not start it. So when they did that to Arsenal, Arsenal figured, okay, we cannot continue like this, right? We have to do something. So take that point. I don't want that thing to fly over your head, right? You did something to somebody, and now you are blaming that person because you people refuse to remember when it happened to them, right? And you are now saying the tables were turned. My friend, that is the wrong choice of word. Tables were never turned, right? It already happened to them. They learned from it. Now, what did they do next? They studied the situations because since the referee didn't call those things foul, they studied it and they said, okay, Sounds like some things are permissible, some things are not. So they tested it. Brighton, Arsenal, I think it was Brighton, Arsenal. Ben White tried to do it. He led to a goal, they disallowed the goal. I have the video, I can show you. Then Arsenal knew, okay, you cannot do certain things. So now Arsenal have learned and they've studied what you can do and what you cannot do. And they started doing it. In addition to that, it's the same Arsenal team that non-Arsenal fans and teams used to call weak, right? Broke Ramsey leg many years ago, 2018, thereabout, right? Since Arteta arrived, which is the problem that you guys should actually address rather than talking about this thing. Did you notice that since Arteta arrived and he has been able to turn around Arsenal, did you notice that it's been some kind of hatred and jealousy and people just not liking the guy, right? Because they talk about his on-the-line tactics, antics, shouting, talking, and all that. Every manager has that. That's his own. He can do whatever he wants. But because he has been able to turn Arsenal around to a physical team, they just not play. They don't only just play football, but they're also very physical, and they push back on those weaknesses of many years ago. So I get it. People will not like him. People will not like Arsenal. That's their problem. We don't care. So that's number one, which I'm trying to tell you that it's already happened to them. So they are not the one that is blaming victim. It's the other teams that can no longer take what they used to dash Arsenal. You people used to dash us with those tackle and call us weak. Now we are doing it, and you guys are saying we cannot. So I want you to be fair on that. That's number one. Number two, what happened on Sunday, the foul against Raya, we can all agree that that was a foul. You need to now show me where Arsenal did that. The same thing, not similar, not close. The same exact thing that the goal was allowed. There is none. You can go and search it. People talk about Banyede, and I want to talk about that because there are many examples. I'm going to speak on Banyede. Banyede, I know some of you Man U fans that are my friends that have told me that Banyede was weak and considered that goal. And there is the fact. Your team bench Banyede since that time. He has never kept the goal. You loaned Onana out. Banyede was supposed to be that. You went and bought a goalkeeper that could jump. The difference was that when the hand of Saliba that people were talking about is a still image, and I've been asking for the video. You can only blow the foul when the ball is in action. Saliba's hand was before the ball was in action. When the ball was in action,
but continue talking. That's a lie, but keep talking. That's a lie, but keep talking.
I told you to come with the video. There is a difference between the still image.
I have the video. I can share the video. I can share the video. I have watched that video multiple times.
Okay, let me complete my points.
Can I complete my points? That's a false statement. But continue.
Guys, I encourage you to please watch the video so that it's not Arsenal versus Man U. We need a neutral person. Baide did not jump. Baide, just let me land my point. Baide did not jump. The moment Saliba bullied him and stood in his front, the guy gave up. It's different from Sunday, and I want you guys to please compare it. On Sunday, Raya managed to get out and still jump to catch or punch the ball. That is difference, and that is the difference that I want people to actually acknowledge. It was in the process of Raya trying to catch or punch the ball that he got fouled. But in this case, was bullied, and the guy allowed it. So you cannot blame the tactics on that. That is a tactic. The guy basically bullied Binde. The goalkeeper has an opportunity.
What is the difference?
No. That's what I'm telling you.
Bullying? Oh my God.
Your goalkeeper was weak. That was a weak goalkeeping. That's what I'm saying. It was a weak goalkeeping. He did not even try to go for the ball. The guy allowed a defender to bully him and he let go. So if you want to blame somebody, blame your goalkeeper. Don't blame the guys that do it. Lastly, here is my point. If referees miss a foul, I don't think you should blame a team for that. I think you should blame the referee for missing a call. So when people start saying Arsenal cheated,
who is blaming Arsenal? Yeah, who is blaming Arsenal?
You said cheating, bro. Let me talk. Cheating? Yes, I'm going to shut up.
Said cheating?
I already told you.
I
already told you. I already told you this is what it's going to result into. I told you.
Let
Let
him
me
land.
land my point.
Don't land your
Let
plane.
me land my point. I have proof.
No, but I mean, but if he's lying, I have to call him out though. If
Yeah,
he's
but
making
just
false
right
statements, I have to call
lying.
him out.
Since you know down where he's lying and you reply when it's your turn. Biodu, please finish. And wrap up. Biodu, don't let it be too long. You need to have something to say.
Charles, you are on the chat. Scroll up on the chat when it says VAR
No,
Arsenal.
don't tell Charles to scroll up.
No.
You scroll up and
No,
find it.
it's the neutral
Biodu.
person. So that if I'm showing you,
they are the one
okay,
making the
hold on.
accusation now. You are
Charles,
making the accusation.
I already told you this is
Go,
what
you're
will
making
happen.
the
I already
accusation.
warned you.
Scroll up and find this, then
I want
show
you,
us.
Charles.
Show us.
Biodu,
Scroll up and
land
find
your
it and
plane.
show us. Show us this. Show us. Find it and
Biodu,
show us.
finish now.
He said he wants me to show, so you're going to give me time to scroll and show you.
Okay, go ahead.
He said it. He said VAR Arsenal cheated Arsenal. He called Arsenal cheated. That they cheated. That's what he said.
Oh my God! Did you know?
And you don't say that. You should blame the referee. Arsenal has nothing to do with that. What is your proof? You can't be saying stuff like that.
What do you mean I cannot be saying stuff? It's banter, man, bro. Anybody can see anything. Why are you to be telling us what
I
to say?
am not interested in
That is
banter. I already told you.
my problem is always with Biodu. Why are you going to tell me what to say?
It's the false information.
I can say whatever I want. Why can't
Very
you tell me
false
what to say?
information, all in the name of banter.
Why
I'm
you
not
tell me what to
interested
say?
in false information. That's all I'm saying.
Let me create the word Arsenal. Arsenal was a meme that was spending, that was trending all over the internet. Let me create Arsenal. See beautiful, see me see wahala. Let me create Arsenal.
Biodu,
You can start talking. I'll find it. You can start talking. I'll find it and I'll show you.
Stacey, you can respond while he searches.
Anyways, I've heard you. I've heard everything you have to say. Yes, I've heard.
Not everything,
loud
because
and
it's not done, but keep going.
I've heard what he has said so far.
Yeah.
See, as far as me I'm concerned, this is my own notion, and I said that let me just make it clear where I stand. Number one, I never said that the goal on Saturday was a foul. Absolutely foul. Now, the story of what you said, that Arsenal were getting bullied and they decided to, get physical now, that's fine, because it sounds like a story of the kid who goes to high school. He gets
Can
bullied.
you guys see? Can you guys read what he said?
He goes home.
Can you
and
read it?
cries.
No,
What does it say?
it's
What did
fading
it say?
in and
Did I say
out.
Arsenal was cheating?
It's fading in
Did
and
I
out.
say, did I use the word cheat? Did I use the
Okay,
word cheat?
I'm going to
Because that's what you
copy
said.
it. I'm going to copy it and
Did I-
post
was
it
the
as the
word
last
cheat used?
message,
Was the word
Repost
cheat
it, yeah,
used
John,
there?
repost.
so that you see what he typed.
Okay, send it.
Why you send it?
I can also pull it up on my
Send it.
my
Did I use the
computer.
word cheat there?
Give me 1 second.
Did I use the word cheat?
Go on, wrap up.
So it
You
sounds like
said
to me.
VAR Arsenal. I just
Are you going
posted
to
it
do
as
what I
last-
said?
I'm going
Are
to
you
look for
doing what I
another one,
said?
but that's one of the things you said.
What did I say? Say it again.
No, read it. I
I
know
won't.
you have mouth now.
I
Use your
said
mouth.
Barcelona. Barcelona is a word that is being used on the internet. Barcelona is a word that is being used on the internet.
UD and Charles. What has Arsenal got to do with VAR? VAR make it. That decision could have gone 50-50. You could have gone the other way, right? You guys know that, right?
In Cincy's defense, Cincy didn't create for Arsenal. It's
Exactly.
been
It's
flowing on the
man.
internet for days. Cincy didn't
I know.
create that.
What I'm saying is that again, I'm addressing him. I don't know who created it. I'm addressing him. He is addressing me. We're addressing each other, right?
Yeah.
My point is that you cannot say Arsenal. You cannot call Arsenal.
Well, that's not what.
He's trying to say I cannot call Arsenal VAR now. How can you tell me I cannot call Arsenal VAR now?
No,
It's banter, man. I can call them whatever I want. You've called us man whatever before. I'm sure you've insulted man before. Please don't even be an hypocrite here, man. Please, I don't like that.
no. You said it to the point that we are trying to cheat to win the title. Nobody's trying to cheat. We won. We won. Rather accept it to the point that Charles came on that message and Charles said that nobody should say they are not worthy winners. Charles, did you not say that in the message?
Yeah,
they win. That's the point I'm addressing.
I wasn't addressing anybody in the chat though. I was just all my comments in the chat were all about things I've been seeing on social media. That doesn't do with our own conversation. It's all about what people have been saying, what people have been saying online in general. The point is, I get where you're coming from, Bill, and I get where you come from, Cincy. But before I go ask my question, UD, let's hear what you have to say.
I never even talked. I've never even said anything. I just kept.
I don't think anyone's accusing Arsenal of cheating here. I don't think.
This will get back to you in a minute.
Yeah, I don't think we're talking about Arsenal cheating. No, we're talking about the inconsistency with VAR and how it has helped you guys this season, given the disproportionate amount of set piece goals you have scored. Right?
Yep.
VAR has been inconsistent. You guys have taken advantage of that inconsistency, and it's worked out in your favor. Anybody could have done it, but this season it's worked out in Arsenal's favor. And that's all Sensi, I think, was trying to point out is that
Yudi,
yeah,
sorry to interrupt you, but do you think Arsenal fans are in denial of what you just said right now?
Arsenal fans are in denial about a lot of things this season, but the results are the results. They are unbeaten in the Champions League, number 1 on the table. They have the right to be in denial. It's like if they told any City fan 115 charges, the results are the results. You still have to go, you still have to win the games, right?
Yep.
You still have to get around the entire Premier League and the entire Champions League to be in a position to be in denial. So the results the ends kind of justify the means. In some ways for Arsenal fans. But that's how it is in the whole game. What I think the heartburn is with everybody trying to digest it is, at the end of this season, when we look back and say, man, should next season go the same way this season went? Everybody will absolutely not. We need consistency from Premier League refs about how these decisions in the box are given. Otherwise, you just leave people feeling salty for no reason. There's no reason anybody should feel salty because they are calling it any which way every weekend. Like something could happen this weekend now and we'll be like, oh my gosh, look at them again being inconsistent, right? So that's all that everyone's saying. No one's saying Arsenal cheated. The rules have been the same the whole season. Arsenal just saw that, hey, if we're strong in the box, no one's going to say anything about it. And we can score goals. So why not? So I think that's what it is.
Charles, can I ask Yudi a question to clarify?
Yeah, go ahead. Once after that question, since you
Yudi, can you point us this season, just this season, not passes, this season alone, can you point us to one example that is the same thing as what happened to Raya that Arsenal got away with?
There are so many examples.
You said there are so many. I asked for one.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up our chat because since it's
why you are pulling that up?
Because that's the problem. People say there are many. Show us one that is the exact same.
Why you are pulling that up? Okay, why are you pulling that up? I want to correct something, and please don't attack me. You keep saying the exact thing. It doesn't have to be the exact thing. A foul. Okay,
so let me say it this way. Let me don't want to hear that. Let me say it in another way. Show us where Arsenal player fouled a goalkeeper.
That's the problem. Because it doesn't have to be a goalkeeper, Biodun.
You're always putting your center back on the goalkeeper.
Guys, I think this is where the problem is. A lot of people don't even know the rules. That's the problem. They don't know the rules.
Okay, so you guys are moving the goalposts. And that's right. No, I'm not going to lie. No.
Let me read the rules.
I'm serious, guys. I'm serious. I will not let you make a claim that you cannot back up. You said it's inconsistency. I want you to prove the inconsistency. Show us.
That's what we are doing. Let me learn.
The Arsenal player fouled a goalkeeper and the goal stood.
Sisi,
let us. Can I read the rules out for you so you can?
You will in a minute. Sisi, let me say something, Biodun. You keep saying foul goalkeeper. If an Arsenal player fouls another player and they score, it doesn't have to be goalkeeper.
No. I will not agree. Okay,
so it must be
you answer this question yourself. The decision on Sunday, what did VAR say? What was the reason why they ruled out the goal? Let's start with that. What was the reason why the goal was ruled out?
It's a foul on Raya, and I don't disagree with
on
that.
The goalkeeper,
I don't disagree with that at all. I don't disagree with that.
So Charles
disagrees with that.
No, he doesn't know.
Nobody disagrees with that. It's a foul.
No, he's shifting the goalpost. He's saying a foul on any player is different. He just said that you the correct.
The problem is Biodun, let me talk. Don't interrupt me. Let me talk. I get what you are saying. There's emotion behind what you're saying.
There's no emotion. I like facts, and I want to stay with the facts.
Just let me finish. Asking us to produce where an Arsenal player fouled a goalkeeper, that's extreme. And let me finish.
It's not extreme.
Let me finish.
It's not that extreme.
An Arsenal player.
How is that extreme?
I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up. Just 1 second.
An Arsenal player does not need to foul a goalkeeper and a goal is scored.
No,
If
no,
an Arsenal
no,
player
no,
fouls a
no,
defender,
I will not agree with you on that. You are changing. You are you are shifting the
I've heard
goalpost. No, you are shifting the goalpost.
Let me land.
Let us
Let me
stay
land.
on what
You
happened.
will
What
not
happened
agree,
on
but let
Sunday?
me land.
Say it with your man. What happened on Sunday?
Charles, let me talk, man, please.
No, since you just give me 1 minute. Since you just give me 1 minute. Biodu, let me
You're
land.
not saying anything, bro. You're not saying anything.
Wait, hold on. You talk. Since I promise you have. The point is, I never said. My question all this week has always been: do you believe every single 17 Arsenal corner kick goals this season were all valid? Do you believe none of them involved a foul in the box? I didn't say the goalkeeper.
I won't answer you. I want you to answer the
I don't
first thing
care
we
it
are
was
talking
right
about.
foul.
Then we'll go back
The
to
point
that.
is, a foul
No,
happened.
I'm not going to fall for your trap. No, I'm not falling for your trap.
That goalkeeper.
No, I'm not falling for your trap. We want to talk about what happened on Sunday. Let's talk about what happened on Sunday. I'm not going to fall for your trap.
So,
I'm not going to fall for your trap.
anyways, let me read the rule out for you.
Since you go ahead now.
According to Law 12, it is a foul to unfairly impede or restrict a goalkeeper's movement on a corner kick, such as holding, shoving, or blocking them from moving towards the ball, especially within the 6-yard box. While incidental contact is permitted, deliberate obstruction without intending to play the ball is illegal, leading to referees often flagging such actions as fouls. Now, let me go back to your question.
That is legal, right?
If you go back to the United game, I can show you this game. I have watched this video so many times.
Did you say it's illegal or legal?
It said legal.
It's illegal. It's illegal.
Illegal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
It's illegal.
It said legal. That's what I'm telling you.
I have watched that foul.
Hold on.
I have the video now, but I don't have.
I've watched that foul on my end so many times. Go and look at it. When the ball was kicked, when the ball was already kicked, Saliba pushed that goalie, which made him to not handle the ball well. He impeded on him.
No.
And the law says that whether it is blocking or it doesn't necessarily have to be holding.
Push him. His hand was.
What Arsenal fans? No, let me talk now. You don't hear now. And what Arsenal fans keep doing is that they keep Charles, what are you doing? Let me talk now. You are talking about this talking. Let me talk.
Go ahead.
The problem with Arsenal fans, they keep referring back to the fact that he's holding the hand. The holding the hand is not the only rule. That's the problem. That's not the only rule. Impeding, blocking.
There is even an example with hand holding. So it's not even. There are so many examples. You guys are guilty, like big this season. Charles,
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And that's the thing. You guys are trying to make this narrative suit you. And that's what I don't like. That's like emotional blackmail. I get it. You were bullied. Yes. It's like an high school kid that got bullied. He goes home, he cries to his mom, picks his dad gun, and he goes kill all his classmates. That is what you are trying to justify. Okay, you guys were soft. You came and started harassing the entire league. That's fine. But I can tell you right now, you cannot come and tell me that what happened on Sunday against West Ham, that's never happened to you guys and it was allowed. And it wasn't allowed. Don't say that to me. There's a lot of inconsistency. Like you said, there's a lot of inconsistency in the league. And you have to admit that. And that's why don't come here and play this thing. Don't come up. And I told you, go and watch the video again. Go and watch the video. You don't know the rules. That's the problem. You keep mentioning holding of the hand. That is not the only rule. That's your problem. You need to go and know the rule. If you know the rule, then you will stop arguing. It is more than holding.
You guys remember when he said nobody knows the rule, but now he's saying that he knows the rule.
Because if you know the rule, you will not want to make the story suit your narrative.
No, nobody is making a story. I shared a video. Charles, I shared a video this evening, right? I shared a video this evening from Howard Webb, which I'm not a fan, which I believe is a Man United referee. You heard what he said. I'm sure you guys have listened to the mic up, everything, right? Go ahead, Yudi.
Yeah, before I sent the link in the chat. Whoever can stream. Okay, I can actually. Okay, I found the button.
Why you're doing that? Can I ask you a question, Biodo? Can I say yes or no question? Do you think VAR has been inconsistent this season?
VAR has always been inconsistent. It has nothing to do with Arsenal. We all know that. That's what I've been trying to tell people. You need to
I'm just
separate.
asking.
You need to separate VAR and the referees' inaccuracies from what happened. You people that you're talking about VAR, you're saying that Arsenal have been they benefited from it. Do you want us all to count how many decisions that have gone against us?
My screen.
Do you know how many points? Do you know how many points that Arsenal would have had? Because that's another conversation that we should go into, that I think we should talk about, right? But because of Sunday.
Can we bring my screen into the frame?
Oh yeah, sure. Hold on 1 second.
So, Biodu, you're admitting Arsenal has benefited from providing consistency.
No,
just like everybody else.
No. Again, that's why I don't answer your question, because you flip flop.
Right.
That was not the question you asked.
Let's watch.
That was not the question you asked.
Let's watch this video very quickly. And discuss. You can already see who's that, Saliba, right? And that's a foul right there.
So was this, and this, as well as this. Might as well chuck this in there, and so many other incidents this season. So why now? Why now, in the 36th weekend of the season, when you've got relegation and...
Go to the main game. Watch.
You guys are
highlight of the main game.
Let's watch
the video. Highlight of
okay.
Wait. I mean, the highlight of the main game.
When we freeze from what is going on, they are grabbing on the goalkeeper, aren't they?
See, you do not waste your time. Don't go to the main highlight of the game. Go to the main game highlights. You will see it there.
First time game.
Play the highlight and watch that go again.
The Premier League title on the line.
See, no one is saying everybody is innocent of anything. The rules are the rules. Our point is, people have done this season, and the refs haven't disallowed goals. The refs, if they are going to disallow goals, should disallow goals every time someone puts hands on the goalkeeper. It's part of the rules.
Have the referees just completely decided to abandon the way that they've been giving these decisions throughout the entire campaign? Especially given that the team that have benefited are the ones that introduced this standard.
We can talk to you tomorrow. So, to me, these things are still images.
They are still images of the same thing. Look where the ball is in the sky. The ball is in the sky. He's impeding the goalkeeper right there.
I feel like you guys cannot hear me, man.
But I will find the highlight of this game. That's what it comes down to.
Go to the main highlight. Don't show this one.
I will find the highlight of this game. Go to the main game. Not that difficult.
Guys, you know what? Whatever you guys say, I agree.
We're fine.
I've made my point, right? I don't expect you to say. I've made my point. You made your point. It's fine. Whatever you guys.
The funny thing is, we actually accept your point. We're not disapproving your point. The part that we are still trying to meet on the middle ground is VAR is inconsistent. You've said that. You've agreed to that. You are saying everyone has gained from VAR. The question I asked earlier in the week: do you think there's one or two among your 17 corner kick goals that should have been disallowed by VAR? That's the
burden of proof is not on me. The burden of proof is on you. So you prove it. That's what I've been saying.
Forget, I don't need to prove it. I don't even want to.
Don't ask me. No. The burden of proof. You are the one looking at 17. So you bring the one or two of the 17 and show me. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to do that for you. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that for you.
I am not asking for proof. I am not asking for proof. I am simply asking you a question. Do you think all 17 Arsenal corner kick goals this season were all valid? None involved.
So I'm going to ask you this way. How many times have you asked me in the group chat? How many times have I answered you?
This is not the group chat. I want it on record. I want it on video.
You already have my response. No, stop doing that. I've always told you. You've asked me. I've answered you many times. So why are you asking me?
Don't know your response, Biodu.
No, tell them if it's wrong, I will push you. You already know my answer. I already told you
no. Tell them tomorrow
I already told you no. Stop asking me again.
From you.
Will change my answer.
So the point is, there's still 2 games to go. If there's a controversial decision that denies you guys the title, would this be
exactly the kind of argument, exactly the kind of conversation I want to have? That's what. Honestly, can you just let you and I have conversation? Because the two of you, it's like you have a separate agenda that I'm not interested in. UD, there are 2 games left to go. Remember I said something. Even Arteta said something after the game. Arteta said, and I'll be honest with you, what I actually said when I was watching the game. Let me say what I said first before I listened to Arteta. When that thing happened, bro, my liver caught. When that goal went in, because I'm sure nobody saw that infringement. Honestly, because it was too crowded. I don't think anybody saw it.
Yeah, everybody thought it was a goal.
I never even blame. Yeah, to me, it was a goal because the ball crossed the line, so there was a beep on the referee's ban, and the referee called a goal. The referee did not see the crowded incident. He didn't see it. It was VAR. And it was VAR that intervened. And when VAR intervened, it was because Raya was shouting, right? Then Arteta saw Raya. The Arteta too was doing like this, that they should check. Then the players crowded the referee, which forced the referee, because the referee wasn't going to change his mind. If you guys watch very well, he wasn't going to change his mind.
He was giving the goal, he was moving on,
Exactly, he has given it. So the players crowded the referee. And at that point, it was done on the referee that, oh boy, this thing will either determine the top and determine the fate of the bottom, because it was a very critical decision. So they forced the guy to the VAR. Look, I'm honest with you guys. You know what I said? I said, as a fan, I don't want this goal to stand. And I was hoping for something to reel it out. Then I also said something. I said, this thing will be a stain forever. And the reason why it will be a stain is because if West Ham go down because of this decision, it will be in history and it will be a stain. On the other hand, if Arsenal fail to win, you know what I mean? Let me just remember, if Arsenal fail to win, people will say it's because of this. So that was me. And I'll be honest with you guys, to be honest. Now, when I now listen to Arteta said, I want to appreciate VAR and the referee because that was one of the bravest decisions to make. That wasn't an easy call for him to make, but he did it. And he favored us. Arteta said it could have gone 50-50. And they said, why? He said, because this season alone, we've had situations that didn't go our way. And what are those situations? Guys, go and check. Ola not carried the ball.
Everybody has suffered it. It has touched everybody.
Ola not carried the ball. No, hold on. Let me add my point.
You see the victim? That's the victim mentality talking.
That's the point that I don't want. I'm trying to make a point that calling it victim.
It's
okay.
You said something, you missed it. You did say something, you missed it. It has touched everybody.
Exactly.
So you can't keep saying it's just you. It has touched everybody.
Stop playing victim, brother.
Everybody. There's nobody who has not experienced.
Everybody is involved. Everybody don't talk breakfast.
The point is, you keep denying
you to
that.
Tell you decisions that went against us is not a victim mentality.
You've been on both sides.
I am telling you that
it is a victim mentality.
But
I think
don't tell us now.
2 games left.
This team favored them. No, we've had cases where things did not favor us. Guys, think about this. 2 seasons ago, right?
Here we go again. When things did not favor us. Here we go. When you talk your history. Oh yeah, talk history. Talk the history. Explain your history, I beg. Explain them. They hear you.
I think we've touched this decision from all the sides. I think everybody has made their point.
Your statement is the conclusion. We've all been on both sides of the table. We've all. And that's what I'm trying to make you understand. Your 17 goals this season, some of them, you were on one side of the table.
This guy has an issue. You ask me a question, I answer. But because you don't like my response, you want me to change my response. Why do you keep going back to my 17 decision?
I'm getting somewhere, Biodo. I'm getting somewhere.
It's the same thing. Why do you keep going back to it? Because you want somebody to tell you that something was wrong with it. That's what you're looking for.
No. You're not going to change your mind. I know you're not going to change your mind. But the point is you are wrong.
The point is you are wrong. Let me ask the 3 of you. Let me ask the 3 of you this question.
Go ahead.
Where was your energy? All of you? The season, the Arsenal was the only one that got sent off, red card, for kicking the ball away. You remember when they started that rule?
Here we go again.
Remember when they started that rule, right?
You're proving this point.
No. Let me let my point. It was just Trossard and Rice. No other team was punished. Where was your anger? No. You did be nice.
You guys see where I'm coming from, right?
Where is the noise?
I'm not mad. I'm not crazy. I know what I'm saying. I know you're doing very well. He will come and play this thing.
You're proving this point. You
don't want to answer it, but let it sink in your heart. Let your conscience beat you.
All we're saying is we want more consistency from the refs.
What
I think
do-
even
what
the
do you want-
coaches, the
West Ham-
players,
West Ham
everybody is saying the
your
same
What do
thing.
you want
energy
West Ham
is
to
not
say?
this much.
West Ham is going to get relegated. What do you want
When
West Ham to
Arsenal
say?
suffered
They are going to get relegated.
red card,
What do you want West
you
Ham to
people don't know. Maybe that point could have won us the league then, right? You don't know, right?
Here we go.
say? And guess what? If they are disallowed that man, you go. They will be bottling it. Oh, they will be bottling it right now. I know for a fact they will have bottled it.
Okay.
All right, guys. That's
They call themselves men.
Enough. I beg. We have FA Cup final on Saturday.
Let's move on. Thank you. Let's move on to FA Cup final between the best team in London and the best in Manchester. That's
not even the best team in East or West or North or South London. Even if you call the London before.
FA Cup final this weekend, Chelsea versus Manchester City. Winner, I'll start. Chelsea needs this way more than Man City needs this. Man, it's just an ego boost for Pep. Pep doesn't need this trophy. We need this to enter Europe desperately. So, Pep, wherever you are, hopefully you watch this one way or the other. We need this to let us win that game.
There's precedent. There's precedent for letting a team enter Europe by losing the FA Cup by City. So we did it for Man U a few years back. I don't know what Pep was thinking. He started Ake and somebody as centre backs.
Hopefully. But he arrested guys today, so I don't know if he's going to do that.
Yeah,
but anyways,
do that this year.
Before we go to predictions, Yudi, tell us briefly, especially considering how players were arrested today. What do you think is going on in Pep's mind for FA Cup final?
He wants to win the final. There
Why?
are times where I feel like it's either or either anything can happen. But the way he benched, O'Reilly wasn't even in the team. The way he benched players, even Haaland was benched.
Yeah,
Haaland that plays 90 every day without problem, he benched him. So the way he benched players, I think Pep is motivated to win that game. I see very, very little that make them not win it over the 90. It could be dicey. It's a final, right? But with the form you guys have been in, with the lack of a very experienced manager, you guys drew against us earlier in the year with the same McLaren, but I think then we still had the residual effect of mascara. But with the form you guys are in right now and not having an experienced manager, and Pep having benched literally the starting 11, except for Bernardo Silva, who he might not even start, I think he's motivated.
Technically, we rested this week also, so we'll be rested also, and we have the desire to get into Europe. You guys don't have that, so you don't need the trophy. You don't think
Pep
we have
wants a trophy.
Upper hand?
Pep wants a trophy. It doesn't matter. He wants a trophy and he wants it bad because this title race is still on.
He already has Carabao though.
He wants another one. Last season he got nothing except Community Shield, and the team paying the guy small, so he's eager to prove a point.
That's what he had last season.
That's what we had last season. Last season was empty.
Wow.
Last season was terrible.
Yeah,
and
terrible for City. That's why there was an exodus. Like he cleared the squad and had to rebuild, right? And that's coming off of a trouble season too. So, yeah, so it was a problem. I mean, Rodri was injured half of last season. Practically all of last year, Rodri was gone.
I don't know when a team that only plays 40 games in a season should have mouth and be talking to me. What a disrespect.
It is over. We are playing more than 40 games next year.
Bro. When you play 4 competitions next season, when you start playing 4 competitions next season, then you can engage.
So he's motivated and he's rested the players. Now it's a final, anything can happen. You guys are a big 6 club trying to get into Europe. Anything can happen. It's happened before, right? Man U were out of top 6 and Pep somehow just managed to forget that these 2 centre backs, they always do rubbish. He played them. He also did not play CDM in that game. So these are the things I watch for. If the lineup looks fishy, I'll be like, something is coming. But he wants to win. I can tell you that. He's motivated to win and he's thinking of Bournemouth, which is why he really, really rested everybody because it's a quick turnaround, right? Saturday and then Tuesday we have to play again. Yeah. So he's thinking about how to balance the team ahead of those games.
Okay. For me, I don't even have much to say right now. I do want us to win this game. I think it's the most important game of the season for us because I don't like Thursday football, but I'll take it over no football during the week. Like, whatever you Man U fans have been through this season, I don't want to experience that next season.
What makes you think you're going to play Thursday football?
If we win FA Cup, we're in Europa.
You will not win FA Cup.
So as I was saying. Oh my God, Biodu. So the point is,
do you deserve to win the FA Cup?
We're in the final. Whoever is in the final deserves it. You deserve to win it.
Because
whoever is in the final. If we don't win FA Cup, you're not winning Champions League. How about that? You forgot you're in the final too. Truth is, we are in the final. Anybody who's in the final deserves it. So I think
if you're in the final, you have a chance. Yeah,
exactly. I think what you just said is very. I mean, we know Pep has the upper hand. Callum McFarlane, whatever his name is, he doesn't have that experience. I think the only way Chelsea can step up is for the players personally to say, we must play in Europe next year and give it their all. This is one of those games where I won't even give credit to any coaching staff. It's all about the players, what they do on the field. So I'm looking forward to a good game. No results surprise me, like I always say, because it's a final. Cincy and Biodu, who do you guys think will win this game? There's bound to be a winner because it's a final. Wait, Biodu, you can start. Where are you giving it to? And why?
Since you want to go first before I destroy.
No, I said Biodu, you should go first.
Let me go first because I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to destroy you. Biodu go beat you, man. But I think for me, I think it's going to be a good game. I like the way the game is being set up. The fact that you guys are desperate and you need to get into Europe, right? Yeah, and you have to face this monster to go through that gate. I think it's going to be a good setup. And like Yudi said, Pep wants to win this cup, so I think it's not going to set up a team B for you guys. It's going to be a tough game. So I like the way the game is being set up. It's going to be so it kind of adds like a lot of spice to it. Before sometimes some of these games it might just be the fact that some team is not interested. The other team is like, okay, I have to focus on other things. But this one means both teams want it. So it's going to be interesting. And I think that's going to fuel how the outcome is. So I don't know who's going to win. I can't say because you don't know what Chelsea is going to show up. So
True.
But I think we're going to have a good game.
Yeah. And you guys have some of your key players back too. So you're not like injury ridden like that, Chelsea.
Yeah, we're not.
I wouldn't confidently tell you that City will trash you. I can't say that because
it's a final. It's a final.
Yeah, there's a lot of motivation.
We have a bigger reason to win. And to think about it, you guys, do you realize? City can win a domestic treble this season.
It's still there. We've said it before. It's still there.
Crazy. Anyways, Biodu, over to you. What do you think?
Number one, why do you think he said the last thing he said?
Say that again.
Why do you guys think he said the last thing he said?
It's just his age. In a domestic treble.
You understand? It's just. I don't know why he likes.
Now you say you like five.
Just come out and tell everybody that you really want City to win the league. We know. You know whether you say it or you don't.
I think a good percentage of the neutral fans want that.
Exactly. We already know the hatred. So stop pretending.
You know what's funny? I actually want you guys to win, and I'll tell you why.
If I enter screen, stop. I'm saying, stop there.
See, to be sincere, when I made that statement, I wasn't even thinking about us now. Honestly, it just occurred to me that City already has about they're an FA Cup final and they're still pushing for EPL.
Okay, you just realized that. Okay,
I wasn't thinking about Arsenal.
You weren't thinking before. Okay,
but now you mentioned it. Let me give you kudos, Biodu. Arsenal can win a double this year. Two major trophies.
Let me speak to FA Cup. Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, again, it's final, like you guys said, right? If you're in a final, you have a chance. Your chance is not 0%, right? It is not. It's more than 0%. So anything can happen. It has happened before, right? Champions League, we all know the story. And that was the last time they beat City. So that's where I want to start. The last time you people beat City was that Champions League. And since that day, I don't know if Pep still sleeps well because that thing pain out. Because ever since that day, when he sees Chelsea like this, he just get mad. So be prepared for that. And he said another thing in his press conference today. He said they lost the last two FA Cups because of bad refereeing. I don't know if you guys listen to him. So he has told his players that anything that is outside of their control, they should just play above it. So I tell you, they are coming full force. Forget it. They are coming full force. The rested player normally will rotate that, but also remember that he's been lucky with fixtures. He tried to move the Bournemouth game to Crystal Palace's game so that I can play, but FA didn't allow him. He tried to do all those things. So he has FA Cup in his side because I tell you, the way people are thinking about it, even if Atoy is unable to catch Arsenal and take over, they will still be okay with those two trophies, right? Because they are used to winning trophies, right? Last season was the first time in many years that they went trophyless, right? So they are used to winning trophies. So even if they don't make the league, it will still be a good run for them having those two trophies. So I don't think they are playing, like, they are not even giving it 50-50. They really want to go for it. In addition, that will be a drive for them if Arsenal sleep anyhow, right? Winning that FA Cup, you know the way media is just, this thing is momentum and it's the news, right? And that's what affects people. And that's why I commend Arsenal to even be able to come back from that 2-1 defeat at the Etihad. Because at that time, everybody wrote Arsenal off, the media and everything. Like, it was tough for those boys to even keep going. Like, even when Rice was saying it wasn't over, I, as a fan, was like, what is this guy talking about? You understand what I'm saying? But as God will have it, City messed up. They dropped points. So they are, I mean, any normal team or player will also think that if we drop points, Arsenal could drop points. So they're going to be there to the very last minutes. You understand? I'm even going to tell people, we might be open on Bournemouth. Bournemouth might just be a wash away for them. They might just come and destroy Bournemouth. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why Arsenal cannot even not take the last two games, not serious, because anything could happen. City might go to Bournemouth and, Arsenal went to Bournemouth and beat Bournemouth. You guys remember that? Arsenal went to Bournemouth. Semenyo was still there. You guys remember? Semenyo was still playing for Bournemouth when we beat Bournemouth. We beat
Bournemouth beat you the second leg, right?
I know, but I'm telling you that we went to Vitality Stadium and we beat Bournemouth.
Since you're laughing, I'm just asking.
Even with Semenyo, right? And that is where the reason why Arsenal should have won this league way back. The reason why Arsenal is in this mess is because that second leg, they didn't do well. They allowed Bournemouth, to win. So I'm telling you, it's football. Things happen, right? There's chance for Chelsea, but on paper, I don't see, because Chelsea hasn't beaten City. Haven't been able to beat City since that Champions League final. And the way you guys play, I tell you, you cannot meet City. You cannot match City. I'm just being honest with you. Like, unless you are a fan and you are trying to be biased, just be honest with yourself. You cannot meet those guys. The best thing you have is in that your midfield and attack. That your defense, they will run through. Like, you won't even have possession. I already see how that game will go. You understand? So unless you score and which you don't play like that, you don't defend like that. You understand what I'm saying? So honestly, on paper, there's no chance. I am also okay City winning. You know why I said so? Because City winning, maybe their drive will go down and they will be tired. I just don't want them to win the game. I want them to win the game and lose some key players, right? I'm not going to say it, but you guys already know what I'm looking for. I want them to lose key players and win the game, right? And I want it to affect them, because just in case anything happens to Arsenal, I just want them to drop points against Bournemouth. That's my own target. But I don't see the chance I give to Chelsea, maybe 25%.
Okay, we'll take it. You mentioned something earlier, Biodun, that it's all about momentum. But you said you want City to win. Don't you think that will boost their momentum into the EPL? I
told you why, right? If they win, right? To me, I want them to not just win. I want them to win and lose personnel.
Okay.
You understand? I want them to win and lose personnel. So I want Chelsea to do the crazy things. I want Caicedo to do the normal.
Why can't they lose and lose personnel? Why must they win? Why can't they lose?
No, I'll tell you why. I don't want Chelsea to win, because I really don't want you to go to Europe. I don't want you to go to Europe, right?
Why?
And I don't see. On paper, I don't know how you're going to win. And I'll tell you why. Like, you can't even beat Nottingham Forest, a relegating team that came to you.
You don't want us to go to Europe. Why?
It's because they
don't deserve to be in Europe.
It's not because they have a bad squad.
Why don't we deserve it?
You don't deserve to be in Europe. Okay, I'll go through it why. Okay, it's a good question you're asking. I didn't know you want to go, so I'll tell you why. I actually think there was injustice with the criminal investigation that came out and they told Chelsea to pay 10.5 million and suspend them for doing transfer. I think that is criminal because you did that and nobody talked about the trophies you won within those period. Nobody's talking about points deduction. Nobody's talking about, taking their laurels away. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's a crime. Let's just be honest. Forget whether you're a fan or nothing. You understand what I'm telling you? Like,
what about these 115 charges? You don't think they are criminals also?
The judgment has not come out. I know. I really want to, you understand what I'm saying? Like, judgment has not come out. But I'm saying when judgment comes out, and that is the punishment for doing all that, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's wrong. So when you see an empire being built based on criminality, you understand, based on fraud, I don't think you deserve to be there. That's the point I'm trying to say. So now I want that to reflect, right? That punishment to me was too small. So I want a bigger punishment for you in terms of having some financial losses because you're not going to be in Europe. You're only going to contend with local, whatever. You won't be able to buy big players. You understand? You need to suffer for. You need to answer for your crimes. That's what I'm saying. You don't deserve to be
agree.
He's shaking his head.
I'm saying it's making sense. It's making sense. I'm agreeing with him in terms of what he's saying. Not necessarily agree with the fact
that. We're not talking about Raya, so you can reason with him. We're not talking about Raya.
All these clubs that don't want competition, all these complaints.
No. It's not competition. No. You're not getting it. Somebody else takes their place. Yudi, be reasonable. It's not about competition.
Reasonable. I'm being very reasonable.
It's not about competition, to be honest.
No, I'm being very reasonable because this thing will still come back to 115 charges very soon. And we'll have the same debates. So I'm being very rational. I'm very, very reasonable. These rules that everybody keeps saying people are breaking, these rules only serve the clubs that have been established and are rich. That's the point. And because they have the advantage to spend more than anybody else, they want to keep that advantage and prevent other people from spending. When you look at the spend, right? Net spend, I'm not talking, just buying players. Chelsea were silly. You bought $1 billion plus in one season or 2 seasons or so. And you sold a lot of them the next season or loaned them out or whatever. Yeah. But when you look at the net spend, their net spend is not more than or extraordinarily more than any of the other big clubs. Same thing with City. The net spend of all these clubs balance out around the same means. So when you're talking about, okay, you are spending money to buy players, the big clubs are always spending money to buy players.
But that's not what I'm talking about. That's not the crime that they were punished for.
What
were they punished for? Was the 2018, 2019. You guys know what I'm talking about. The one that they bribed to buy player, they buried the Eden Hazard and all those days. That's what I'm talking about. Did you not read about that?
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not talking about
the spending. He knows what I'm talking about.
It doesn't resonate to this.
The problem is, all these things are saying, you think it's only Chelsea that does it.
It's not.
Just Chelsea.
It's not just Chelsea. It's not.
FYI.
You know the only clubs that can be charged for those is only the people that had money those days and spent money. We never had money, so we'll never be found guilty of that.
But by the way,
Chelsea,
you know how this was reviewed.
And Man United.
You know how this was reviewed.
They are the rich ones now. They are the rich ones from those eras.
United wasn't spending like that.
Come on,
yeah,
man. No, United wasn't spending on players. Remember, you guys just bought the wrong players. Remember when you bought Pogba? Remember when you bought Pogba and those people? And Sancho and all those people?
Okay, so
Alexis Sanchez.
all these jabs. Let's do predictions. Biodu, City, Chelsea, FA Cup final. Who wins? There has to be a winner, so there's no draw in this one. Who wins?
They will beat you 3-0.
Who said that? Biodu? Okay. Who did?
They'll beat you 3-0.
You did.
It largely depends on the lineup. I don't know what Pep is coming out with, but
considering how we players this week,
it depends on who is available. Because I was shocked by the bench today. We only had Kovacic at the bench as a CDM. I don't know what's going on with Nico Gonzalez. I didn't see any injury.
You know Rodri is playing, right?
Rodri will be back.
Rodri was spotted in training yesterday.
I think because of World Cup is dicey. I think if he's really marginal, they won't risk it ahead of World Cup. They want him to recover.
I'm not a City fan, but I kind of know I know how your guy thinks sometimes. And I will tell you why I said so. So watch Rodri this season, right? Mm-hmm. Rodri chose the games he played in.
That's
And
true.
those games he played in were key games, just to make sure that you guys are still in competition. For example, he prioritized all the Arsenal games. He did. And that's because he knows. He knows
and
where
he
the threats
suffered
are.
for it, right?
And he suffered for it, right?
something
Because
to
it was
him.
even Arsenal that actually gave him that injury last season. So he prioritized Arsenal games. He prioritized Liverpool game. He will prioritize this final. That's Rodri for you.
And if he's back, I feel confident. Like
he knows he cannot play all games, so he chooses his game.
2-0 if he's there, because it's a muscle injury, and with those, if you get enough rest.
I saw him in training yesterday. He trained yesterday.
So if Rodri is available, easy win for City. If Rodri is not available, Joao Pedro and Kopama. We held Kopama the last time we played. He was irrelevant.
Even Kopama is not back to his normal self.
He was irrelevant. So
you guys rested Reece James. So Reece James is definitely playing that game, right?
Yes. Yeah.
That's why he's been resting. You know, your medical.
So if Rodri plays, easy win for City. Easy. But if he doesn't, then I'm a little worried, because Pep tends to overthink sometimes, and he may.
So you know something for me, right? Because the way I study City, I study them because they are opponents, right? Strong opponent.
Your favorite
One thing that I don't think will happen is, so it's either that game or Bournemouth for Rodri. I don't think he can play both.
No, it probably can't.
Exactly, because it's also too close.
Yeah.
So if we don't see Rodri in that game, then that means Rodri is prioritizing Bournemouth, which I think it doesn't make sense, because think about it very well. You as a City fan, let me ask you.
No, this is like a bird in the hand. Yeah.
FA Cup and Premier League. Which one is?
No, he's likely to play this game. If he's available, he's likely to play this game.
No, I'm saying as a City fan, this is.
No, this one feels like more achievable. This is still
which
in our
one do you have higher probability of winning?
This is still in our hands. Obviously, FA Cup is still in our hands. It's still the one that we
if they think that way, then Rodri will probably play that one, then say whatever happens with Bournemouth happens.
Yeah.
Okay. CC prediction.
Again, like I said, I think Chelsea is going to be playing for their dear lives in this game. So I think there's going to be a lot of motivation behind the game. So I won't be surprised if there's a surprise. If Chelsea somehow, some way gets to penalty and they win it.
Okay.
I'm surprised. Now, this is why I'm saying that.
I'm going to hold on to that.
I'm saying that because I personally think that God wants Arsenal to win the league, and I'll tell you why.
Okay, so God has never wanted us to win it for the last 22 years.
No, God, see, let me tell you something. The way you don't understand the way God works. God works mysteriously. See, if God has allowed you to win a couple of times, you will not acknowledge him, because you will think, oh, you are bad, you've arrived.
Some of your people say that I should not bring God into our conversation again, so I'm surprised that you are the one bringing God.
Let me talk now. But it's getting spiritual if you think about it.
It's being spiritual.
When you guys had the upper hand and you give it back to City, like you said, I was saying, man, Arsenal is in trouble. This is it for them.
No, you didn't say that. You yabbed us big time, Neil. You said it.
Yeah, I said Arsenal is in trouble. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm acknowledging it.
No, probably saying that is friendly. I can go and read everything you
guys
said.
are going to bottle it.
You pay me.
Yes, you guys are going to
you come here, you laugh.
Somehow, some way, miraculously, City drew that game. And
they should have lost that game.
Exactly.
They should have lost that game.
They should have lost the game, but they drew the game, which means that error they made, it was a spiritual error. It was bound to happen.
Bro, people are saying that if City won the league, then that equalizer will be remembered forever. That Doku equalizer is the reason.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Because
that error that guy made,
only of Crystal Palace, City is likely to win.
And it reminded me of that same error Gerrard made when Chelsea won the league. Now, going back to this other game, like you said, this decision, it could have gone anyway. It was a 50-50 decision. And somehow, some way, he favored Arsenal. I'm like, wait, these are spiritual signs. Now we have something that wants to play Chelsea.
Prophet.
Let me just
I believe that if Chelsea wins that game, it's going to be.
Let me just say one thing before you get on this spiritual angle. See, Man City have won the league now in the last 12 years on the last day. How many times? At least 3 times. Abi? at least 3 times in the last 12 years on the last day. So this is a team that is capable of doing that. You shouldn't forget.
It's the same way David killed Raya.
We shouldn't forget. We shouldn't forget that.
You are behaving like Goliath. This is the same thing Goliath told David.
It's not Goliath. I'm just saying that before you say spiritual is this is this is this. Just remember, it's not. It is. See, it is Arsenal's. It is Arsenal's spiritual world as of today.
No. So that people don't go away with this your force, whatever. I know that is fact. It's factual. It's correct.
Factual.
Hold on. No, there's a nuance to it that people should understand. What you just said, and fact check me on this one, Charles and Cincy. What he just talked about, those instances, City were already topping. They were number one. It wasn't that they came from behind and won the league.
We were down at the Aston Villa game, though.
No, Arsenal owned. We were the one playing. You won it on the final day. We both played on the final day, thinking that if you guys draw that game, you remember. So that's one instance. The Liverpool won. You were also number one before the final game. So the instances we were talking about, City were number one. You understand? This is the first time they are not number one, they are second.
No, Biodun, if you draw against Burnley, City can be number one.
That's what I'm saying. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is a different situation. Let's talk about the final day.
This is my point. My point is until the last day, we don't know what is going to happen.
That's what I'm saying. We have to wait for the 37th game for you to even say that. Yeah. But what I'm saying, the instances you talked about, City went into the 38th game.
We were not chasing.
Number one.
We weren't chasing. We were ahead.
Yeah, you were not chasing. Right. You were there.
Yeah, right. So that's a key difference. That's a key difference. But you still have to win. Everybody still has to win their
because when you overtook Arsenal 2 seasons ago, 2 and 3 seasons ago, you already overtook us 4-5 games to the end.
Yeah. Let me ask one question. Would it be unacceptable if you guys don't get this job done at this point? To you, do you think it's unacceptable? The fact that now you have
I actually think it's going to damage the players. It's going to damage. It's number one to answer your question. It would be unacceptable, but it's football, bro. Anything can happen. Things have happened before. Now you guys should know. Now, Man United, this is your life. Now you've lived this life before. You just don't want to live your life. This happened to you in 2012. What are you talking about? No, sorry, 2011. Yes, now you lost the position. They beat you by goal difference on the final day.
It's okay.
It happened to you. That's your life. We don't want to live it.
Guys, now
they said that's your life. So bottle is your life. But bottle is your life.
That's what I used to tell people. People that call Arsenal
bottle is your life.
You know that the worst bottling football story in the world is Man United. Do you guys know that?
Three bottles. No make a fall.
No. Sissy, you know the story I'm talking about. That season.
I know. But no, you're saying it's our life. But again, what is your life?
Biodun, since we're discussing EPL, can you bring up the fixtures? We'll go into predictions. But at the end, I have a question for you guys. We just have prediction. Prediction is very, very quick. We don't need to analyze anything. Just tell me win, loss, draw, who's going to win. I know relegation guys are struggling. Top guys are trying. There's a lot going on.
I feel bad for West Ham, man. That 3-0 by Leeds. That was a trashing.
They needed to win that game against draw that game against Arsenal.
Yeah.
Give them a lifeline. But truth be told, even as a Chelsea fan, I guess I have 2 questions for you guys. Let me save them till after the prediction. Biodun Rafa.
It's coming up. Hold on.
Okay. 2 questions for you guys, though. And it's gonna be quick, just to test. You know, one is about prediction, one is about emotion. Would you predict to do this? Would you want to do this? It's gonna be slightly interesting. I think the first game of the weekend, even while Burnley gets it up, is Liverpool versus Aston Villa. That's a big game. 4th versus 5th. Cincy, what do you think is going to happen in that game?
I think this is Liverpool's time to seal that 4th place. And I want to give it to them. I think they need this win more than ever. I can see Liverpool winning this one. And Aston Villa is too inconsistent for me. They're too inconsistent.
And Liverpool are being consistent too.
Yeah, they are, but battle of the inconsistency, I think I'll give it to Liverpool, man. I think Aston Villa is a little bit more and more inconsistent than Liverpool is. You know, I'll give it. Who's playing at home? Liverpool?
Villa is at home.
Villa.
I think.
Villa is not prioritizing the league.
I didn't think about that, Sha. No, but I still give it to Liverpool.
Villa is not prioritizing the league. They
They have Europa final. Yeah, I give it to Liverpool. Yeah,
I think they have to now because Europa is in the final. They have nothing else to be doing. This is the only game they had a week to prepare for. I think they win it. I think Villa win it at home. I don't think Liverpool are that dominant to beat Villa at home because I think both teams are matched in terms of capability. Coaching wise, I don't know that Slot is on it at this point in the season. I think they've kind of given up on everything. They are motivated to stay in top 4, but I don't think they are motivated enough to beat Aston Villa in the way that they need to.
Okay. I was wondering what was going on. I was like, who will this invader, man?
All right. You're getting that stuff ready?
No, I think because UD you shared the other time, you need to stop sharing.
I stopped.
You stopped?
Yeah, a while ago.
Hold on. Okay, I can go to. It's not giving me the options.
Let's see if I pull it up on my side to see the matches of the weekend. So, Cincy, you said Liverpool, or you said who said Villa? You said Villa?
I said Aston Villa, yeah.
And Cincy, you said Liverpool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they both be inconsistent. I think this game is going to be a draw, Joe. Right? Yes, it is. All right. So, Man U, Nottingham Forest is next. Biodo, well, you're still busy. Let me give you.
Hold on a second. I think I got it.
You want me to
go ahead.
it?
Yeah, go ahead. Biodo, figure it out. Man U, Nottingham Forest. Since you thought I was going to give it to you.
Do you see the fixtures now?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do now, yeah.
Yeah, I think without this guy that got injured for Nottingham Forest, Man U wins this.
Morgan Gibbs.
Gibbs White.
Morgan Gibbs, yeah.
Even if he plays, they will still lose. So I don't know what thing they try.
No.
United
They have picked up serious form. This guy is scary.
You know what? This Man United people, they have become so noisy, so loud and proud.
It's okay now. They
play one game in 1 month. They play one game in 1 month.
Next season. Save it. Next season.
All right.
We're waiting for you guys next season.
What did you say?
It's gonna be interesting.
Carry out by October.
Did you take predictions for the remaining?
Yeah, Everton, Sunderland. Building, that's yours.
Everton, Sunderland. Everton should win this game. They've had draws the last 2 games, I think, and they still need to see if they can make Europe. So they're a good side. It's painful that they didn't beat City. Honestly, very painful. But I think they will beat Sunderland.
We shouldn't have gifted them 2 goals. Is what they're trying to say.
How did you give them 2 goals?
Let's not go down that rabbit hole. We can discuss that.
Was a gift. The second goal was a cross that landed at the feet of the striker by deflection. It wasn't a direct pass. It wasn't a pass that was going to.
Now, those things happen
right to the striker.
It happened. Move on.
Move on. The only gift for Teno Barry's goal. That was the only gift, in my opinion.
Barry scored 2 goals, and both of them were
the one that gave pass to him.
He didn't pass it directly. He hit the defender's leg and he landed straight at him.
It was a bad pass.
It was a bad pass, yeah. Anyways, Leeds, Brighton. Cincy, this is yours.
Someone's tricky. 2-2.
2-2?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair. Relegated Wolves is Fulham. UD.
Fulham. Wolves are trying, but not hard.
Struggling Newcastle versus
I have hope for West Ham with this game, honestly.
Man, they set West Ham up.
Biodu.
Yeah?
Struggling Newcastle is a super struggling West Ham.
West Ham are not struggling, no.
I think it's a draw.
Check that game. Form-wise, West Ham have better form than Newcastle, I'm sure.
West Ham are in relegation battle. They are struggling. Anyone that's in relegation battle is struggling.
Yeah, but their recent form, they're better than Newcastle.
Fair. That's why Newcastle is struggling also. Arsenal, Burnley. I think we should all predict this one. But it's fine. I'll sit it out. Cincy.
Draw.
Arsenal. See. Stranger things have happened in football. Stranger things have happened in football. On paper, Arsenal have everything to win this game.
I know.
Plus, everything. But
guys, Burnley is relegated already.
Anything can happen. Anything is football.
Anything can happen.
Okay. Bournemouth, Man City. Biodu.
What did they say about my own?
I said I'll sit it out. We already know what your own prediction will be, so there's no point asking you.
Bournemouth win.
Is that prediction or desire?
Bro, stop disturbing my life. Stop disturbing my life.
Okay.
No, in all seriousness, I'm afraid of this game. We are motivated, but we'll be tired. We might be off the high of winning FA Cup.
Chelsea, you don't need to win FA Cup. You just need to win.
This guy saying you might be off the high. Man, this guy sounds like an Arsenal fan now. You never win cup.
Disrespect.
It's not disrespect. It's the fact of where you guys are. It's the fact of where you guys are.
I can understand if you do it.
Because a few weeks ago, we met you guys, and it was 3-0, and you didn't look like you were going to win in that game.
Team will never win anything since 2004. Come to the top, say, oh, bring on PSG. Bring on Bayern Munich. They're good.
Gunners! Oh, my God. All right. Chelsea, Spurs, Cincy. What do you think?
Chelsea, Spurs. Man, Spurs need this game. Man. And this one is going to be a good game, actually. This might be a good game. Yeah, I think Chelsea, man, I don't know. I think Spurs need this game bad, man. They need, But it depends. If Chelsea win FA Cup, they won't care.
Exactly. Good response.
Yeah, they won't care. Right. So they won't care. So I'll give it to Spurs. They need more.
You mean Chelsea? Okay, moving on. So the question I have for you guys, quick fire questions so we can wrap up. Let's start with the relegation side. Who do you prefer to relegate? Spurs or West Ham? Biodu?
West Ham is relegating.
That's not my question. Who do you?
I'm shocked by that response, Sha. I'm shocked.
I am. But who do you prefer to go down? Spurs or West Ham?
Charles, you remember that I already said this thing at the very beginning of the season?
I don't remember, Biodu. Just remind me already. We don't have the time for a conversation. Just
guys, I already told you the three teams that I think they will relegate. West Ham is the last one that I'm waiting for.
Okay. So you think, okay.
He knows. He keeps asking me things that I've said to him many times.
Well, you said this 52 weeks ago.
Move on.
I still told he knows how you and I have a thing going on with this thing.
I didn't remember, Biodu. I didn't.
Oh, you won't remember? Okay.
I don't remember. It's been a long day.
Sunday conversation. Move on. Ask somebody else. Don't ask me.
It's okay, Charles. Now old age. Blame him on old age. Blame it on old age. Old age.
Yeah, West Ham, Spurs. Who do you prefer to go down?
I like West Ham. I like Nuno. I don't like to see a black coach go down like that. And I feel like they've done it many things this season. Like there are many times that he had the good thing going and decisions just somehow went against the guy. I would like for West Ham to stay, but they also have players that if they go down, people buy quick. So I want West Ham to stay. Sure. That's my final.
Cincy.
Cincy. To be honest with you, I don't want any of the teams to go, man. But
you have to pick one. Don't answer like Biodu. Just give me one.
I have to pick. Well, if I have to pick, I'll say West Ham, unfortunately.
Okay. All right, final question.
Who is on top? Who is on top?
Spurs are on top right now. Final question.
Wait. Who do you want to go down?
Oh, no. The question is for you guys. I'm not involved.
No. You that asked the first question, you need to answer.
You that asked the question, answer.
Biodu, you don't make
answer
on this forum.
If you don't answer, I'm answering the next question.
You're not answering the next question. Well, good. If you don't answer the question, the next question favors you. Who do you predict to win the Premier League? UD.
To win the Premier League.
Who do you predict? It's not about who you want. We know who you want.
It's advantage Arsenal. There's no question.
But who do you predict? You predict Arsenal will win it?
They have the advantage. They should win it. There's nothing that would stop them.
Who do you predict
realistically from winning the Premier League?
Say that again?
Nothing stops Arsenal from winning the Premier League. From this point to nothing. I think it's literally just show up, play the game, you've won the Premier League.
So you predict they'll win?
Yes.
Who do you predict to win the Premier League?
I think at this point it's Arsenal's league to bottle, So,
oh my God,
like I said, if they somehow some way bottle this league again, then that would be unacceptable. And I think, and now this is, but I was telling Bjorn before, the only reason why I want Arsenal to win is because of one thing, and I'm saying this for a fact. I think Arteta, what he has done for Arsenal, he has done a phenomenal job, man. Like, I think, don't take away what that guy has done for that team. Like they said, that team came from shambles, from being whooping boys and boys they push around to men. These are men, So Arsenal is one of the best teams in the world right now. I saw their record this season is incredible. How many games they've won? I give you guys flowers.
Beat Wenger's record.
Yeah, I give him his flowers, and I think it's because of him that if Arsenal wins it, I'll be happy. I'll be like, you know what? For his sake, he deserves it, because if he doesn't win it, it puts a very big dent in a well-deserving career, and I think it's unfair on him as a manager.
Fair.
So,
but if they don't win it, it'll be legendary. They'll come second.
And if they don't win it, then
second. Quadruple.
Yeah, that will put another
quadruple of seconds. You guys don't want quadruple.
You guys are crazy.
Bjorn, do you want to predict or you don't want to predict? All right, Bjorn is interested. On that note, this was wonderful. Thank you, UD. Thank you, Since your blessings, your presence. This was a wonderful.
See you next week as an FA Cup winner. Oh shit!
I'll see you on the other side. All right, have a good night, everyone.
All right,
anything you do, Chelsea. Anything you do, I don't care whether you lose 7-0. Just break Doku's leg.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Break Doku's leg.
Make sure you participate next year. Don't be playing one game per 10 days.
Since
yeah,
Arsenal has one more game and the entire game Man United have played this season.
For Man U fans is carried out.
Okay.
Good night.
We carried out. I will give you your flowers for that. You've had a phenomenal season.
Thank you.